Hi everybody, this is Julissa. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. As you guys can see, I'm here at the studio. So I wanted to make a quick video, which I should have done earlier, because I had such a vivid dream. Anyways, before we continue, I want to give you the date. It's this February 8, 2021. And last night, I had such a impactful dream again, and I kept dreaming about being near water and being in a place that I don't think I ever been there before. And I'm not sure, when you have dreams like that, you kind of like go back to your childhood and things like that. But I'm not sure if this was related to the Dominican Republic or here in the US. But I remember being near water and seaside, but also in like up in a mountain, not too high, but like in a mountain that you can still, still there was like establishment and things like that. But that's not even the point of it. The point of it was that I remember trying to get out of the house, and I was there were like a little station, kind of like a table and some guardians and things like that. And I remember coming out because I wanted to get out of the house, and they said to me, "We gotta check you first." I mean, there was nobody else around. It was just like about three guards and then one other person, and they were like, "We gotta check you first. You can't just get out of the house." And so I came to them, and they're like, "What's the reason you're going out? Why are you going out? This and that," like asking me like a bunch of questions. And then they were like, "Okay, now we have to have the lady surgeon check you before you leave." And this is gonna sound very strange, guys, but the person who they call, and it's funny to think like that. I don't know what this is. What's the purpose of this dream? I don't know what if it was God trying to tell me something, but the person who they called for me to get approval just to leave the complex where I was at was Jennifer Lopez. And it's funny to say it, but I don't know what it is. And when I saw that, it brought me back. It almost kind of like made sense to me. And then at that point, when they said, "Oh, it's Jennifer Lopez, she gotta check you to see if you're able to leave, to go to the store." And when they told me that and I saw her coming, I immediately thought of the inauguration date, because I was like, that is why she was in the inauguration day, because they are giving her a higher position now, an authority to tell people when they're able to leave or not. That's immediately like I made sense of that. It's so crazy because I'm talking about a dream that I have, but in that dream, it made sense to me. I'm like, that is why they're calling her, because, and that is why she was at the inauguration day. And then she looked at me up and down, and she said, "No, you're not ready to leave yet." And I said, "Oh, I'm just like," and at that point, I just felt such a sadness. I felt so sad. I remember just feeling like they broke my heart. And I was like, "How can I, what is wrong with me? Why can't you let me go to the store?" And like, you gotta go back. You're not ready." And then I went back. And I was like, "There's not even anybody around. Why can't I leave, my house? Why can't I leave the complex to go get to something at the store?" And they were like, "No, you're not ready." And that's, there was no budget. So I was told to go back and return because they were not going to let me go past the security check. And this is so weird, guys. But I remember at that point, I just felt such a sadness, and I couldn't understand why, first of all, why she had that power, right? That authority to be the final word of whoever gets to leave or not. But I really hope that, just thinking about it, I'm getting like all sad again. Like I feel this, like not fear, but it's almost like be careful, like whatever it is. I'm just, I've been praying about it to see what it is that this was a communicate, like if God wanted to show me something, or I'm supposed to learn something from this, or if this is just one of those dreams that you get and it was just nothing. um I don't know. This is why I wanted to share with you guys, because a lot of the times when we share things like this, there are people who already are dreaming about something similar. But the important thing to take from this dream that I had was, um, it made sense to me when I saw them call her. I was like, this is why she was at the inauguration day. Here's the reason why. Because she was going to have a higher authority. And somehow that authority that I saw her exercising was the fact that she had the final word on who gets to leave their house and who didn't. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I know it's nothing, we'll see what happens. I don't know. As you guys know, back in October of last year, I had a dream about the Dominican Republic and how, yeah, I saw Donald Trump, and I actually thought that he was going to be the president. And I saw him there, and I saw an outline of the island of the Hispaniola. And so that means to me that Haiti was also included. So being said that, I really don't know. Like, I'm just praying for God for guidance, because um, one thing though, guys, I do get this a lot. I dream about things, and when you get that what they call deja vu, and you're like, I feel like I've been here before. I feel like I've seen this before. I don't know exactly that place that I was at, but I remember I couldn't, like, it wasn't recognizable for me to know, oh, this is the Dominican or this is here in the U.S. But I do remember the station and the guards and the little table with they were like completely suited up. And then I remember her calling her. I saw her, and she was checking, looking me up and down and saying, you're not ready, you have to go back. But anyways, before we get too much analyzing into this, I just wanted to share to see if anybody is having kind of similar dreams about it, and then see if we can, like, you know get to the bottom of it. I really don't know. So like I said, I'm also praying about it for to God for guidance. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I hope everybody's having a great start of the week. God bless.